1. The rainbow. Hi children. Helping others is a good habit. When you help others, they will give blessings like all the good happen to you. By helping others, you will also get help from others when you are facing any danger. If you are having more wealth, you must keep how much you wanted to live and distribute the balance to the poor. It makes the poor more helpful to live in the society. Helping others makes you happy and also makes you very good person in the society. In this story, you will learn about the village which was severely plagued by drought and about a girl named Anita who was more helpful. 1. The rainbow. Hi. 1. The rainbow. Picture reading. Look at the following pictures. Can you name them? Think and tell the same to your teacher. An old woman. Anita. Earthen pot. A fairy. A dying dog. Silver pot. A half-dead cow. Golden pot. A dying beggar. Rainbow. Dark cloudy sky. Raining. Grammatical awareness. Sentences. A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. Example: I gave him a pen yesterday. She can any of the A sentence can do any of the following three functions. 1. Kiran has a bicycle. Statement. 2. Where are you going? Question. 3. Open the door. Command. The first sentence tells that Kiran has a bicycle. It makes a statement. The second sentence doesn't tell us anything. Instead, it asks something. It is a question. The answer to this will be a statement. The third sentence is neither a statement nor a question. It doesn't give information like a statement and doesn't ask for information like a question. It orders someone to do something. It is a command. Form of a sentence. 1. Every sentence must start with a capital letter. 2. A full stop must be placed at the end of a sentence or an order. 3. A question mark is placed at the end of a question. Parts of a sentence. Every sentence has two parts. What we speak about: first part, subject. What we say about the subject: second part, predicate. Some more examples. The earth, subject, moves round the sun. Predicate. My friend, subject, bought a beautiful bicycle. Predicate. The roof of my house, subject, is strong. Predicate. The rainbow. Reading. All of us have seen the rainbow and its beautiful spectrum. The spectrum of rays gives visual delight. There were many stories related to this rainbow. Here is one such story. A little girl named Anita lived in a village with her grandmother. Anita lost her parents when she was barely 1 year old, and her grandmother, who was extremely poor, took up the responsibility of this little girl. Anita did not have any friends or brothers and sisters. She played with cats and dogs. She talked with her pet parrot to pass away her time. She was very kind to all animals and very friendly towards them. Once, this village was severely flooded by drought. There were no rains, so there was a great shortage of water. The rivers, lakes, and wells all went dry. There were no crops and people started dying. To escape this calamity, some people went to the cities together with their animals. To escape this calamity, some people went to the cities together with their animals. But poor Anita had to stay back in her village. Her grandmother's condition was very bad and she could not walk to city. Every day, Anita would look up at the sky and pray for the rain to come. But there was not a single grey cloud in the sky. She was very much disappointed. One day, Anita's grandmother's condition became critical and she said, "Anita, my dear child, I am so thirsty. Can you bring me some water? Even a few drops of water will satisfy me." Anita became very sad as she knew that there was no water in the nearby wells. But she decided to make an effort. She took her earthen pot and went in search of water. She went from well to well in the village, but could not find any water. She then walked in the direction of the city. It was a bright sunny day. The sun was at its zenith. It was quite hot afternoon and there was no shade as all the leaves of the trees had died. Anita walked and walked, but she could not find water anywhere. All along the road, Anita could see dying men, women, children, and animals. Anita was so tired that she could hardly walk. Her body was demanding rest, so she selected a big shady tree and sat under it. She went to sleep in no time. A kind fairy saw Anita and filled her earthen pot with water. When Anita woke up, she saw the pot full of water. She was overjoyed at this. She carried the pot and started walking quickly towards her village. On her way back to home, she came across a dying dog. Anita was moved to see the innocent animal. She thought to herself, "My grandmother doesn't need so much water. Let me give a little water to this dying dog." And so she poured a few drops of water into the dog's mouth. The dog started moving and stood up. He wagged his tail, and on seeing this, Anita felt happy. To Anita's surprise, the earthen pot turned to silver. Now Anita walked speedily, and the dog too followed her. As she was nearing her village, Anita saw a cow that was half dead. Anita's heart melted at this pitiable sight. She poured some water into the cow's mouth, and the cow blinked its eyes and followed Anita. Anita was very happy, and this time she discovered that her silver pot has turned to gold. When Anita reached her home, she came across at the entrance gate a beggar dying on her doorstep. He was saying, "Water, water," very slowly. Anita gave him some water from her golden pot before entering her house. An unexpected strange thing happened immediately after this. Her golden pot flew up into the sky and turned into a beautiful strip of 7 colors which spread across the sky, glittering in their finest colors. An unexpected strange thing which spread across the sky, glittering in their finest colors. Anita looked at it and gave a shout of surprise. Her grandmother came out, wondering what had happened. All of a sudden, dark clouds gathered in the sky. A drizzle was followed by a heavy downpour. It rained heavily. The people in the village started dancing at this unexpected phenomenon, and Anita was extremely happy. From that day onwards, we see a rainbow in the sky, mostly during the monsoons. Say the right way. Listening and speaking. A. This section is aimed at improving the student's oral communication. Encourage the student to take up the role play. Mother. Sohan, you are completely wet. Is it raining heavily?
Sohan, yes mom, it is raining heavily.
Mother, you should have waited for some time.
Sohan, yes, but it was quite cloudy and the downpour was heavy.
Mother, didn't you have an umbrella?
Sohan, no, I hadn't.
Mother, you are quite wet. Dry yourself. Stress the right way. Listening and speaking. B. This section is aimed at improving the student's pronunciation. Stress the capital letters in the words. Thirsty, surprise, earthen, direction, wonder, happen. Spell and tell. Glossary. C. Know the meanings of the words. Extreme, greatest, ultimate. Drought, shortage of water. Spectrum, image of colors, 7 colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. Delight, happiness. Plagued, affected badly. Calamity, serious disaster. Zinth, the greatest power.